Welcome to today's episode of HF Market Talk. Thematic investments have been a very hot topic lately. According to Morningstar's research, global thematic assets actually increased by almost threefold over the past 3 years, ending 2019. So with all the interest, what are some of the latest industry trends or leads that we should look for? Today we have Eddy from Direxion joining us today. Hello, Eddy.
Hi, Toby.
So Direxion has been an avid investor in the thematic universe. So what are some of the more interesting themes that you are looking at?
Yeah. So one of the key mega trends that we have been witnessing in the last couple of years is digital revolution. So digital revolution doesn't just help us to save costs or manage the tasks or things more effectively. More importantly, it basically transforms us, the way we work, how we engage and communicate with people, how we learn, and how we consume. So it basically changed our day-to-day life in many ways for most of us in the world. So there are two themes that we are particularly interesting. So the first one is remote work from home, and the second one is connected consumer. So far in the last 10 months, COVID-19 is definitely one of the key factors to drive these changes in an even faster pace.
That is very relatable, especially with the past few months. We have a lot of work from home. Everybody is staying at home and doing stuff. So, but what actually does the index invest in? How does it actually work?
So by referencing selective remote work index and selective connected consumer index, both indexes actually invest in 4 pillars. So for remote work index, it invests in cybersecurities, cloud technologies, remote communications, and online project and documents. And for selective connected consumer index, it invests in virtual and digital social interactions, remote health well-being, online education, and home entertainment. So both indices adopt natural language processing methodology, which is a machine learning algorithm tools as to identify the most relevant stock to both themes. After a stock has been identified, each of the stock will be invested in an equal-weighted basis. So the index is not just composed large cap, but it also composed a certain level or percentage of the mid and small cap, where we see those mid small cap would potentially generate a high excess return in the long term.
So it sounds very convincing. It sounds there's a lot of potential in this index or this theme. So what do you expect? What should we expect from these themes in the future?
So let me show you a historical performance. As of the end of October this year, we look at the 3 years return for S&P 500. The total return is 34.6%. When you look at the selective remote work index, the total return is over 95%. And if you look at selective connected consumer return, the total return is over 126% return. Past performance is not an indication for the future performance, but yet we strongly believe that this trend will persist for another 3 to 5 years. And we also see that there's a lot of mid or small cap stock doesn't covered by analysts, doesn't well covered by the market. So we do see that if this trend emerge, there's a high potential that both indices will generate excess return compared to the broad market.
So it sounds like these are some of the themes that we should look out for if we want to do thematic investments in the future. Thanks for the sharing with us today. If you like the video and would like to see more like this, please follow and subscribe. Thanks.